This week in the Yukon Legislative Assembly, the Yukon Party challenged the government for investing in diesel despite its push for renewables. It also took another step towards trying to secure a wholesale liquor discount for restaurants and businesses. For its part, the government defended its position on both fronts. The CBC's Callie McTavish walks us through what happened.
The Yukon Party is criticizing the government for their investment in diesel generators. They're expanding their plants in Faro, Mayo, and Dawson City. That's after the government promised to invest in renewables.
He said that only the Yukon Party would ever consider a thermal plant, and he said the Liberals would never want to lock us into a fossil fuel future. Yet, as we speak, there are multiple projects before YESIB that will massively expand the diesel plants in at least 3 communities.
The government has always said that diesel generators are just for backup. They also say 90% of the Yukon's energy comes from renewable energy sources. Minister for Energy John Stryker also says they have a number of renewable energy projects like Burwash Landing and solar panels in Beaver Creek and Watson Lake. The Yukon government also presented a petition signed by 50 businesses in the Whitehorse area. They're calling for an increase to the 25% discount on wholesale liquor sales. Now, those businesses already get a 17% discount, but they say they need the increase to help them manage increased costs like wages, inflation, and high rents. The government, for its part, says a 25% discount would not be fiscally responsible.
Honourable Speaker, again, when it comes to the petition and it comes to subsidization of liquor, as the minister responsible for the Yukon Liquor Corporation, my goal is to make sure that we find the appropriate balances, and we need to balance between the needs of the licensees and a need to return dollars to the government to fund critical services for all Yukoners.
And finally, the government is calling for public consultation on the location of Whitehorse's newest elementary school. They were able to pass the motion with the help of the Yukon NDP, but motions aren't binding, and the government sounds like they aren't going to do anything with it.
Yukon Party continue to politicize education, infrastructure. These are needs. They fell short, Honourable Speaker. During their time in government, they fell short. They built a school for F.H. Collins that was much too small. They didn't consider the Yukoners' views then. And so now they're trying to give me this type of, I don't accept it. I'm sorry. Honourable Speaker, we'll continue to do the hard work on behalf of Yukoners. Thank you.
So you can hear her frustration there, but the other parties aren't the only ones politicizing this issue. Only 2 weeks left in the ledge. I'm Callie McTavish, CBC News, Whitehorse.